Hi everybody, so I'm back to explain how to capture a new delivery on the My Courier client portal. So once again, there are multiple ways, like I previously mentioned in the collections video. You can create or you can accept a quote which will then automatically generate a delivery and a collection for that specific quote. You can do a similar method or use the similar method when going or navigating to your collections and then physically editing a collection and converting it to a label. Once you're there, once you click convert, you can just leave the delivery number blank, click on yes, and it will then generate a delivery number for you. So the other method is, and again, I'm just going to state that if you do various deliveries from your company to multiple delivery points, this will be the method to create deliveries. Otherwise, doing a quote or a collection for a singular one would be easier to convert to a label, seeing as you've already completed all the details then in that collection and in that quote. So you don't have to then manually have to do double work and double capture that delivery. It'll be easier to then just convert it to a label. So in this function, if you're doing various deliveries from your premises, it would be easier to just navigate to new and new delivery quick, because this will avoid actually sending us spam emails for collections of 5 or 6 collections, but we're actually collecting all of those parcels at one center point, which is your depot. So for the function of doing a new delivery, we would go to new delivery quick, as this is an easier screen to read than the new delivery one, because you'll see there's only 2 tabs in the new delivery quick one, which is a general and a proof of delivery. Whereas if you navigate to new delivery, you'll see there are multiple tabs which need to be completed before we actually get the delivery PDF. So just for ease of access and for the more efficient way of capturing deliveries, we go to new and new delivery quick to produce those labels for us. So the delivery number would need to be left blank, as this gets auto-generated for you, and the parcel will basically always be sent from your premises. As we're collecting from your premises, you will have your collection name as your company by default. So once again, you'll see that the customer name will be your company name or your account name. This cannot be changed. The collection name can though, but seeing as it's being sent from your premises, you can have the collection name as your company. 99% of the time it'll be that way, and it'll default to that way for you. Once you scroll down, you'll see that you have to select, or you can select the service. Please ensure that you select the correct service that you require. So if you do need to send parcels overnight and you're aware of the costs, etc., you can send the parcels. You can have the service overnight. This is basically 1 to 2 working days, depending on the nature of the delivering area or the destination. So if it's a town center, it should be delivered the following day before 12 or before 1, and then your regional areas will be an additional day, seeing as we can't fly directly to those areas. So that's why we say overnight service. It might be a 1 to 2 day service depending on the nature of the destination. Road freight, same story, but the road freight takes a little bit longer, seeing as it is sent via a road freight service, which is a line hauler truck that takes it to the different destinations. So this is 3 to 4 working days for main centers and 4 to 5 for regional areas. But yeah, so once the service is selected, let's say for this instance, for this delivery, we're going to do an overnight delivery to Cape Town, which is going to be 2 kilograms, which is under the minimum weight. So we're going to select overnight for our service. You can add a reference to this label. So should you again have an invoice number that is on your system, so it's easier to tie up the delivery number to a specific client, you can add the invoice number as a reference. or once again, you can add a picking order number of your supplier, should that make it easier for you to identify the parcel. So reference number is all up to you. You can also track your parcel with this reference number going forward. So should you not have the delivery number, or you're not sure of the delivery number, you can then use your reference number to track the parcel. Okay, so that'll be the reference field. Agent you can leave as none. You can then navigate to the delivery side of your Weibull. So for instance, I'm going to use the Old Faithful voter because I know it's already there. So once your client is on your system, you can select him from or them from a drop-down menu, which will then pre-populate the address and the contact details for you. Should this be a new record, you would need to fill in the delivery name, as much information as possible on the right hand side to make it easier for us to deliver. So a contact person, telephone number, cell phone number, email address. Then you've got your address line 1, address line 2, 3 and 4, postal code, and your destination. Very important. Again, this needs to be selected from a drop down normally. We go to Epping. Other service, again, this says that this does have additional charges to it or linked to it, so be very careful when selecting them, as it will have additional charges to them. But you've got the option. I'm going to leave it none for now. Once again, we've got the special instructions. This would be any notes that would help our driver deliver this parcel successfully. So again, if a client is closed for lunch, you can specify in the special instructions that do not deliver between 12 and 1 p.m. Just to give our driver a heads up that he shouldn't try and deliver during lunch. Master Air Weibull is basically something that will be allocated once we add a master Weibull to the shipment, once we send it off, so you don't need to worry about the master Air Weibull number. And then scrolling down, so as you can see, you have your parcel details also on the same screen as your Weibull delivery. It's not an additional tab as it was with collections and quotes. It's just to simplify capturing of Weibulls and making it a little bit more streamlined and faster for you to capture Weibulls rather than having to navigate between tabs the whole time. But again, we need as accurate as possible delivery details or parcel details. So length, breadth, and height in centimeters. This will calculate your volumetric mass, and then a 2 kilogram weight for this parcel. And I'm going to say it's a normal flyer bag that is being sent to Epping from Joburg. We hit the little blue plus sign. We ensure that the PDF is ticked on the right hand side, and we then click on save. So this will then generate a delivery for us. So we can see there is the delivery number in our delivery screen. Once again, it didn't pop up or change the screen to the PDF as I had a tab open already. So just refresh the tab and the Weibull is now present in this tab. So this will be your delivery number, your tracking number of the parcel that can be provided to your client. They will then be able to track the parcel on our website as it moves throughout the country. You'll see your service is present over here, your special instructions, all the weights, everything that has been entered on the Weibull. So this needs to be printed off, at least one copy to be added to the parcel that you are sending. You can print one for your own records, but it's not necessary, as you can navigate to your delivery screen, which is the same one we're on currently, and allocate that delivery from the date range that you set, and then click refresh. This will then bring up your deliveries, and it can be accessed by clicking on the print PDF. So you do not need to print one for your record, but it is entirely up to you should you wish to do so. So in the next video, so this is all for the delivery screen. This is how they are created, so you can continue capturing deliveries for every parcel that is being sent off from you, being it 2, 3, 4, 5. even 10 parcels. If there are 10 being sent, you need to capture 10 labels, print off 10 labels, and add those 10 labels to your 10 parcels being sent. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do a manifest. So a manifest is basically just a summary of parcels that have been handed to my courier for delivery. It is also one page that you can file that has been signed by a driver that he's taken the parcels off your from your premises to be delivered. So it basically replaces the carbon copy of your manual labels that you used to have, that you would write out with your name, and you would then tear off a copy and keep it with you in a file for reference. So it basically just replaces that whole entire step. The load sheet just basically is a manifest of your parcel. So that will be covered in the next video on how to create a load sheet. So I'll chat to you guys soon. Thank you for listening. Bye.